It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the Detroit Tigers, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. That one finds the zone, and a new season is officially underway. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that skips into there.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not close with that one. 2-2. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Gets the slider in there for a strike. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. See you later. He'll circle the bases. That's his 50th career homer. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And takes low for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here on opening day. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Detroit's opening day lineup, and Singy. This team took a big step forward last year.
Yeah, especially after the All-Star break, Boog. They had a .600 winning percentage down the stretch, shocked the Astros in the wild card round, and took the Guardians to the brink in the ALDS. It was their first winning season in almost a decade, so we'll see if they can build on that this year.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Baez gone on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kershaw deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our starting pitcher here today, Tarik Skubal. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs. And that one fouled off. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tommy Edman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Freddie Freeman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the... And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Andy Ibanez. Kershaw back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Kershaw fires. Outside low. Now 2-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And now Colt Heath. One out, bases empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Runner on at first with one gone. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit. Edman to second for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing LA winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog, and that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. The batter now will be Will Smith. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and the Dodgers are set down. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. Well struck left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Pitch is in there. And now it's even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tony Gonsolin appears to be getting loose. This one in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's 4-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Baez. Grounded out his first time. That one inside.
That's inside.
1-0. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. Digging in, Andy Pages.
Right fielder, Andy Pages.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the batter now, James Outman.
0-1, no
squirts
strike.
away a little bit. That one almost got him.
No strike.
Pages aboard here at first with nobody out.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Kike Hernandez. That's in there. That's strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Betts batting for the second time, and that's strike one. In the air, left field. Vierling under it. And that's the third out. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Late on that fastball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that one is out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. And
Now pitching
Tony
for the
Gonsolin
Dodgers,
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 26.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Tony Gonsolin.
Ibanez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Hey!
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the
Now
hitter,
batting,
and
the designated
nothing
hitter,
more
Colt
frustrating when
Keith.
you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Keith swings through that one as he
0-1.
comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, out towards right center. Outman makes the catch for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Dylan Dingler. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Up
that.
next
That
for
pretty
the
much split the
Tigers,
zone
center
down the
fielder,
middle, and
Parker
those are the
Meadows.
ones where you got to make them pay.
So
Pitching
the
for the
Tigers going with a
Tigers,
pinch
number
hitter.
31,
Riley
Riley
Greene
Greene.
looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the
Runner
count.
at second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that
0-1.
just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Here's a look at this
Leading off
team's
for the
early
Dodgers,
season projection.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now
Well, he's doing a nice
the first
job of
baseman,
keeping the ball
Freddie
out of the air,
Freeman.
lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball 1.
Freeman takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter on his way over, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Shohei on the go. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for LA. We go to the top of the 5th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. Gonsolin back to work. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a strike in there. Slice to right. Pages makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Tosses to first, and the Tigers retired. Back here in L.A., Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Gets it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Out and stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Short hop liner handled it short, and they get the out. He continues to roll on the mound. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Baez on at first, nobody out. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Now one missed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
9th pitch of the at bat due next. And that's a base hit into left field. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back. Just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Andy Ibanez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the
First
count.
and second, no outs here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he grounds one to the right side, and it's through for a hit. And they stop him at 3rd, so bases loaded with 1 away. Dylan Dingler digs in now, and he asks for time. Now, chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Ball
That's a
1
ball.
there. Fought off foul. Struck him out looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
On the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the lineup flips over, and next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine,
off for
bottom
the
of the
Dodgers,
6th. Here's Kike
third
Hernandez.
baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. On the run, sends it over to
He's out.
first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the
Shortstop,
top of the
Mookie
Dodgers order.
Betts.
Here's Betts. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare
0-1's the count.
location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. Betts over at first with 1 away. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. Off the mark there. And the count is filled up. That one ripped right center field. And it looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So now we see Ohtani at the plate. He homered earlier in this one, and it's not his first at Comerica Park.
Yeah, that's right. Shohei hit a milestone here in 2024. This is the site of his 200th career home run.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
0-1.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
On the ground, out to short. To first, and they get Torkelson for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez pulls it in on the run. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, nobody on. Into center and a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
No
it.
ball, 2 strikes.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gonsolin turns, fires.
1 ball,
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Inside.
2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers leave 1. And they're on. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Dodgers, left fielder,
pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Out to short, Baez. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Makes the catch, inning over. This one pretty well.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Dodgers.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 78. He's making his second appearance of the season. Hernandez zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss there. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Riley Greene. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swings and misses. Struck him out. No runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ball 1, no strikes. Outman at second with 2 down. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Greene in position. Brings it in. And that is that. So and welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Matt Vierling. And there's a foul ball. And ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Outside corner. There's a strike. And that is out of play. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The Tigers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. And now it's Baez. Hit in the air out to center field. Outman. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. He's in there. And it's an 8-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
I kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That one the other way. Pages makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hot shot to third. On to first, and Freeman is retired.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a base hit.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
No strike.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
This one in the dirt. In there safely. Ohtani into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up to the rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pages. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So 2 down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.